Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, then this is my mini happy planner that you're seeing here. I've now been planning in it for a month. I started at the very beginning of the year and I've really been enjoying it. Most of my plan with me's so far, well, all of them so far, involve materials that I already have, things like this washi from Hobby Lobby, things from Target, sticky notes, scraps of paper, kind of random materials, but part of that being because I'm a student and I try to save money and also had to pay tuition in January. So what I've been doing here is, yes, just using what I have on hand. And I don't have any sticker kits from Etsy yet, but I do in the future plan to purchase some stickers. I've actually been favoriting them on Etsy and putting into a budget, like, you know, this month I can buy these stickers, etc., etc. But for now, I've been trying to figure out how to make do with what I have, and it's kind of a fun creative exercise. So this week, this first week that has February in it, not a full week of February, I've been watching a lot of mini happy planner plan with me's where people end up staggering boxes around. I've noticed so far my style seems to be in my mini happy planner that it's very uniform. You know, on the days that I teach, everything looks a certain way. The other days, everything looks a certain way. And I'm not really crowding the page with a lot of things. There's always white space. You'll notice as we go through here that I ended up being kind of stuck. I thought I really had some great ideas as to how to make this spread pop, and I thought that really the solution was going to be kind of staggering these blue sticky notes that I thought matched really well. But I don't know, you see that I move things around a lot. I keep adjusting where the pages are on the screen because I just kept sitting back and looking at it and going, am I doing this right? Is this okay? Do I really like this spread? And you know, that happens. The first few plan with me's that I did here involved a lot of me reaching up and pausing my camera while I planned out what I was going to do next, because I was really mostly at a loss. It was really hard starting out doing plan with me's. I really don't know why I found it so hard. You know, at first I was just befuddled. I was like, what's wrong with me? Why am I so not creative? I thought I could make things, I thought I had good ideas, and now everything just seems boring. So, you know, it really does kind of stretch your creativity in an interesting way, because you think you watch so many videos and you think, oh, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. And then sometimes you sit down to do it, you've picked out all your materials beforehand, and you feel really uninspired. I mean, when I edited this video, I had to cut out a lot of segments where I just kept touching the pages and moving pieces of washi in and out of the frame and going, yes, no, or even where I'd stop and like doodle something and be like, am I gonna put these doodles everywhere? It was really frustrating, especially because the day before I had the best time filming. I filmed a setup of a personal planner that I received for Christmas that I wasn't sure what to do with, but suddenly I knew what I wanted to do with it, and so I used a bunch of interesting scraps related to what it's going to be on hand. That video is already posted on my channel, so please be sure to check it out if you're interested in that. But anyway, so I had filmed that video, and it was the first video I filmed where I was talking to the camera as I filmed it. And that's kind of a big deal for me, because the first few times I did this, it takes me so long to decide anything that I was like, man, I can't record myself in real time. That'd be the most boring thing ever. And I mean, I did end up cutting out quite a bit of hemming and hawing in that video, but for all these plan with me so far, I haven't done that same kind of setup because I figure that I don't have any, I can't come up with enough to say. But I really enjoy doing that with the personal planner. I just felt like I had no ideas. You see, as I'm writing here, I keep kind of moving my hand around like crazy because I'm reading a different planner off screen where I've written down these are the things that I want to mark, and I'm looking at each day's box and being like, how can I make this look actually different than what I've been doing every week so far? And it doesn't really end up being that different. Just a little about the materials that I've been using here. The washies are both from Hobby Lobby. The sticker that I used as a tracker was a sticker to some file folders I got at Target that I'm not going to use as file folders. I'm just using them as scrap paper. The red pen I used was a Papermate Flare pen. The sticky notes are all actual Post-it brand. They came in a pack of 4 pretty colors. And this pen here that I'm using is a Uniball Signo, which I've had for a really long time, and I'm glad they still work. I had it for a long time and wasn't using it. So as you see, I use these boxes of sticky notes, but I really should have probably brought in more colors to make it more interesting. I think that the color blocking thing would have worked if I actually utilized more colors, but I ended up being like, oh, I want to match the roses on the rose tape, and those roses are a very specific reddish pinkish color that I actually did not have sticky notes that go with them. So you saw me kind of struggling for something to do. Finally ended up putting 2 kinds of washi on these sticky notes, especially because I'm usually glue sticking things down. And then this is a sticker sheet from Target that I've been pulling stickers from. It was from, I think it came out in like December. Couple little asterisk stickers and the one that says start today. And I also had, as I filled in some of the things I have to do each day, I doodled some little hearts, and then I decided to fill those in with the red pen, and so then I went back and added more eventually and thought that would be a cute decoration. And then since I'd been using this red pen and I wasn't sure what else to do, you see I started drawing these little circles and dots, kind of like the margins of the February pages. This is the watercolor mini happy planner. And so I just kind of went up and down there to make it look like the original. you also see my pajamas. I'm wearing multiple shirts there, so I'm sorry to reveal the ugly sleeve situation. Anyway, so this has been this week's plan with me. Thank you so much for watching. I have an interesting idea for next week's plan with me because it's my boyfriend's birthday. So I hope you'll watch again. I like to upload these on Mondays. Thank you for subscribing and liking this video.